Time thinking like, what the fuck? That was you, nigga.
First down for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Maffa. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season or throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Now one falls out of bounds, incomplete. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. What squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They're going to throw it again. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tackle is made after the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Coming after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Offense getting set for first down. Some misdirection with the counter. Shakes off the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Aller. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third. That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd is short. They choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires downfield. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Here comes the 2-point try. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that side.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking for space. It's Singleton. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Aller. Getting some heat. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on 3rd and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on 3rd and long.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Albert. Working the middle. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Got him downfield. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
There he goes to the right. He's at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They want to just keep throwing it. And that pass...
Garbage ass, nigga. Get the fuck out this game. Nigga gonna talk shit in the middle of this game. You garbage as hell, nigga. Fuck out of here. Chump ass, nigga. You a fucking buster, nigga. You garbage ass, nigga. Don't you ever... Man. Somebody get what work. Nigga, you garbage. Yo. Oh, like you don't hear me now. You talking all that gang shit at the beginning of the game. Garbage ass, nigga. Fuck out of here. Pick 6 from your dumb ass. Now what? Now what, nigga? The fuck are you talking about? You fucking garbage ass, nigga. Fuck out this shit, nigga. I do this shit, nigga. You playing a fucking goat, nigga. Yo. Turn your headset on, nigga. Turn your fucking headset on, nigga. What that shit you saying? Get it work? What work? What work you talking about? Nigga talking about tearing the game on, nigga. You scared of this work? Nigga, what work, nigga? I'm here to play. What, another pick? That shit ain't nothing. I'm about to go score again, fam. I'll let you get that. I know that's your favorite play. That's the only way you score both times. A streak to him because he faster than my corner. I could have went cover 2 and picked that shit off. Cover 2 will work, bro. I promise you. Or I'll go cover 4, however you want to do it.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And just plowing ahead. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Nittany Lions hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Quarterback checking off. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Yeah, and this is great offense. You want to finish it. You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on 3rd down and basically salting this game away.
And he'll be brought down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Back to throw, it's Allard. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
I needed that one right there, brother. I needed that one. I was trying to score again, but you started playing good defense. Damn.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they could make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the double.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.